Okay, Appliance Boot Camp. This is Mike Sneed coming to you again with another quick interview. Right now, we have a young man. He's a second generation appliance repairman. He's actually now working with his father. And this right here really hit home to me because I would like to get my son interested in actually doing appliance repair. And a lot of times we have issues trying to get that next generation to kind of do what we do. And this young man, he's actually 21. Yeah,
Yes.
he's 21, and he actually he left and didn't work with his father for a while, but now he's returned back and he's working with his father. And we was talking earlier this week, and he was telling me how much now he likes doing it, and telling me some tips on how I could get my son to actually come back and work with me. So I'm gonna go ahead now, let him introduce himself, and let him tell his story, and then the same thing. We'll go back into the chat and actually see what go into the chat and answer your questions. So go right ahead.
Right. So my name is Cody Richards. I work with RSCI.
There you go.
From I'm in South Carolina, Clinton, South Carolina.
Okay.
Like I was telling him, I did another job. I worked as a dishwasher for a while at Legoland, actually, in Florida, and did not enjoy it very much. It was very hot, and I regretted doing that. So then I eventually just decided, well, guess I'll give the appliance thing another try, and really got focused on it once I started doing it again, because I actually enjoyed being able to make my own hours and not having to wash dishes all day.
And you told me too with the dishwasher. I think what you got paid twice a week.
Yeah, it was bi-weekly as well. I paid bi-weekly.
And now as an appliance repairman, you can get paid several times during the day.
Yeah.
Every time you go to somebody's house. And I think with your father and y'all kind of got niche. Y'all like the only one in the whole county.
Yeah, we're actually the only servicers in our area. There's actually 3 counties around us that nobody services, so it's just us.
Just you all. Wow. And now, are you actually running service calls by yourself, or are you still riding with your father?
Well, I'm riding with my father for now, but when we get back, he's gonna buy another truck, and I'll be out on my own.
Oh wow, you'll be out on your own. Oh wow, you looking forward to that?
Yes, sir, I am. I'm ready for sure. This ASTI actually really helped.
Oh, it did?
A lot of things. Yes.
Oh, okay, there you go. Now, when you how long have you been actually doing appliance repair? I know you. How long you been back with your father, and did you work with him when when you was younger?
Yeah, I did work with them when I was younger, but it was really just carrying tools and unscrewing a couple things. Nothing really major. Not changing out transmissions or
Okay.
anything like that. But yeah, I did that for a while, and then like I said, did the whole dishwashing thing. That wasn't for me, so then I ended up doing this, and I've been doing it for a year and a half.
Year and a half. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And now you're gonna make this your career now going forward.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. This is it.
This is
I
it.
like this for sure.
Okay.
It's very flexible
Yes.
because I don't have to just stay in Clinton, South Carolina. I could take all the skills that I learned from here and move out somewhere better.
Yeah. So you realize now that the appliance repair, you can go anywhere in the country and you can make a living doing appliance repair. Okay.
Yep.
There you go. And do you see the actual demand? Do y'all are y'all very busy, or y'all don't ever have any work, or?
Well, like I said, we're the only ones in about 3 counties around us, so we're busy all the time.
Oh, okay.
We phone's ringing off the hook.
There you go. There you go. All right. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna actually. I actually grabbed him doing lunch, so I'm gonna go through read the chat real quick, and then I'm gonna let him get back to lunch, and I gotta get ready to go catch a flight. Okay. Jay Reed said, "Hey Mike, hey, how you doing? That's great. What's up, ABC fam? All right. Engineered appliance repair. They say at 21, you have mad potential, man. Keep up the great work. Yeah. At 21." Just think, man. Everybody who's came to Appliance Boot Camp and that's at ASTI right now, even the ones that didn't come to ASTI, that's actually out there running their businesses, the first thing they always tell me once they get going, man, I wish I would have done this 20 years ago. Well, here go a young man who's doing that
Yep.
at that 20 years. He found out quick in about a year and a half, actually out there washing dishes and not getting paid, but once every 2 weeks. he found out quick to get back into this.
Oh yeah.
And so now, just think where he'll be at in 20 years. 20 years in the game, he'll just be 41. And man, he'll have so many techs and be to make so much money, it'd be crazy. Now, how long have your father been doing appliance repair?
Uh, he actually owned a furniture store
Mm-hmm.
for 20 something years,
Mm-hmm.
and so he sold appliances doing that as well.
Mm-hmm.
So he would sometimes just go out and service those a
Mm-hmm.
little bit. So he had a general knowledge about it.
Okay.
And then maybe about 5 years ago, he got serious about it and really started learning.
So he actually put more effort in an appliance repair than furniture store?
Well, he the furniture store thing didn't
Pan
really
out?
work out because
Uh-huh.
it was part of a bigger franchise, and they
Okay.
kind of just dropped him off.
Okay.
So he decided to go with the appliance repair, and now he's
Making good.
making good money.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. All right. All right. Perry Jones said, thanks, Mr. Mike. All right. All right. Make skills trades, make skill trades sexy again. Yeah, that's what we're trying to do. And that's the thing too. Today, this weekend at the Asties, we found out a lot of companies like Lowe's and them, they're seeing that it's a great need to have people in the appliance repair field. So what they're doing now, they're actually coming back what they call Generation T, where they're actually trying to go back and put it back into the high schools and stuff to get more workers. Because if you came to the Asties and you actually looked around, you would notice that probably 80% of the people who here in about 15 to 20 years, they're not going to be in business. Then the business might be here, but they won't be here because it's an older crowd. The average person here probably in their late 50s, early 60s. Yeah, and so in 15, 20 years, they're not going to be here anymore. And it's a big gap. And I think you might be the youngest person. He's probably the youngest person here.
I believe I am. I met somebody else who was close, but he was 23. So
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
only
yeah,
a
yeah.
few years.
And if you look at it, it's no that whole gap yet that I told you between 20 or 30 years of them taking the skilled trades out. You can see it here, and he's the youngest guy here. And like I said, 15, 20 years, it's gonna be a high demand for our industry. All right. Okay, Jay Real say he still haven't started a dryer vent, but he say he's a punk because he won't get in there and get started. Yeah, the 21-year-old guy figured it out quick after a year and a half, and still have a lot of people still doubting it. Okay, BK from the Rockies. Boom, the mobility to move around at a young age will allow him to really grow his income and wealth. Good job. Yeah, he can go anywhere and do this. Okay, son of Nuck said it took him a while, but he finally got started. Okay. All right, uppercase G. Hello. All right, they want to ask you this. What's your favorite appliance to work on and why?
Hmm. Probably dryers.
Yeah, they're
Probably
easy. Yeah.
they're easy.
Yeah.
They're almost fun at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dryer, you can fix those easy.
Oh, yeah. In and out.
In and out on those. Okay, I got another question. Was your family an influence for you to go into appliance repair, or was school a better influence?
It was really my family because like I said, I saw my dad doing it and I saw how much he enjoyed it. So, you know, doing the whole dishwashing thing and looking back at how much he enjoyed that and how much money he was making off of that, I wanted a part of that too. So
Uh-huh.
that's kind of how that happened.
Now, while you was in school, was it ever mentioned to you to go out and do anything like skilled trades or like we're doing now? Was that ever offered?
Kind of, but not really. They really pushed more towards the whole
College thing?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah. He told me that's what I need to do to my son. I need to go out and
Yeah.
let my son work at a pizza joint, washing dishes, and let him get paid every 2 weeks. And say, that'll be it. He'll never want to do that again.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So what we're gonna do now? See one more. They say, what do you do when you hit a stump on a refrigerator problem? Have you run into many refrigerator problems?
Yeah, one or two, like with usually with a lot of high end stuff, just because it's something that I hadn't worked on too much. But usually, what I do is I'll contact some other people that I've made connections with
Uh-huh.
who have been in the game a long time,
Uh-huh.
and almost immediately they know
That's exactly
exactly what
what's
to say.
going. Yeah, because
Yep.
they don't seen it and they can actually tell you.
They got so much experience.
Yeah. Now, are you afraid of another thing that we have with the older generation? Sometimes the newer technology that's coming out. When you see something that's electronic and has the display boards and stuff, are you afraid of that, or you feel comfortable with it?
Well, I'm pretty comfortable with it
Yeah.
because, like the guy was saying the other day, he was saying everything else is going to change.
Mm-hmm.
We got to make sure that we're still viable.
Right.
Like
Uh-huh.
we can actually still work on those things, because eventually people, they see something and they go, "Oh, I don't want to learn that. That's too
Right. Right.
complicated."
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. And
So you got to be the one that says, "Oh, I'm going to learn that. I'll
yes.
be the first one to learn that."
Yeah, and that's what's happening with my age group and older. They're actually the newer technologies. Sometimes we don't want to take the time to relearn them, or we get afraid and run from them. And I'm finding out the younger people who are coming in, they've grown up playing with their cell phones and their tablets, so it's just second nature when they see it. They're not afraid of it. So I won't go here. And somebody else says they're saying, "Cool, thanks for the response." This BK from the Rockies, he was hoping that the school would push the skilled trades in his area. Yeah, they're not. They're going to make a great push because, like I say, Lowe's is looking at it. They're saying, "Hey, we want to keep on being able to sell building materials and stuff like that to contractors." But they're saying, "Hey, pretty soon we won't have no contractors to sell to if we don't make a push and get people back into the trade where they can actually do these things and sell stuff to DIY people because people can't. Like I say, it's a big gap where people don't even know and." People now who actually came to appliance boot camp, who actually came to the ASTEs, they're surprised. They say, "Man, I did not know that this whole it was this big opening for us to get in here and to make this type of money to actually see these businesses. When you come here to the ASTEs, you see a whole different side of appliance repair. You
Oh, yeah.
you see all the potential it has. You see the advancements that's going on. You can get in on the ground floor on some of these companies that's coming up, some of the warranty companies that's coming up. So they see all the potential that's here, and also you can see the professionalism that's here. You see these guys who have these 20 and 30 trucks, and man, it just really opens your eyes and really motivates you
Oh,
to
yeah.
go do more. All right, and the fact that you here seeing it now at 20, I didn't get here until my almost late 30s, actually coming into the ASTEs and all that. But you seeing it now, early on, and I can only imagine where you will be at, man, in the next 10 to 15 years. Okay, all right. Somebody asked you, how do you get good at diagnosing control boards, or what's your experience in control boards? How you get good at just doing diagnostics?
Mm, experience.
Experience, that's it.
You just gotta try. You gotta start from somewhere, and schematics help too a
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah. So you know how to read schematics and stuff now?
No, since I took the
Yeah,
ASCII
course.
class,
Okay,
yeah,
there you go.
it really helped. I kind of somewhat knew
Uh-huh.
how to, but this cleared up a lot.
Cleared up a lot. There you go. There you go. All right. And are you afraid to take anything apart and put it back together now?
I've never been afraid to do that.
Never been afraid. There you go. You always been mechanically inclined. You can actually always take stuff apart and put it back
Oh
together.
yeah.
Yeah. So in high school and middle school, he was the prime target for somebody who would have went into the skilled trades and stuff if they offer that still in high school, because that it comes easy to them. To take stuff apart and put it back together. We're at the 15-minute mark. And like I say, I want to be mindful of people's times. This is the last day. He's eating lunch, and I need to go catch a flight. Once again, thank you all for tuning in. If you would, go to appliancebootcamp.com. If you want to learn how to start your own appliance repair business, go there and click on Enlist, and you can actually purchase our appliance repair courses. Once again, thank you all for tuning in to Appliance Bootcamp.